Learning to name the 88 keys of the piano may appear to be a daunting task, but because there are only 12 different notes that repeat about 7 times in the exact same order, it's actually quite simple. All you need is a reference or starting point on the piano, the first 7 letters of the alphabet, and a little bit of information regarding the terms sharp and flat. Let's begin by learning the names of the white keys. And the first thing that we're going to do is create that reference or starting point on the piano. And in order to do this, we're going to take a look at the pattern in which the black keys are laid out. The black keys are always arranged in a group of 2 black keys next to each other, with 2 white keys on each side, or 3 black keys next to each other with 2 white keys on each side. And the reason that I point out the pattern of the black keys is explained by this silly yet memorable rhyme. Hey diddle diddle, the D is in the middle of the 2 black keys. Anywhere on your piano that you see that group of 2 black keys next to each other, you know that that white key in between them will always be the note D. Now we have our reference. We have a starting point on the piano, and from there, as we ascend or rise in pitch by counting up 1 white key at a time, we simply use the alphabet. So from D, the white key that is immediately to the right of D is E. To the right of E is F, and next to F, we have the note G. Earlier I had mentioned we only need the first 7 letters of the alphabet, and this is because the musical alphabet ends at G. After G, we just go right back to the beginning. So from that G, the white key to the right is the note A. Next to A, we have the note B. B is followed by C, and C is followed by D. And you'll notice that D is located right in between the 2 black keys. Although there are 52 white keys on your piano, they contain only 7 different notes that appear in different octaves. And a simple definition for the term octave is the same note played in a different place. So now that you have your reference point on the piano, you know how to count up 1 white key at a time using the alphabet. With practice, it will soon become very easy for you to name any one of the 52 white keys. Soon you'll begin to remember that the D is surrounded by C on the left side and E on the right side. In regards to the 3 black keys, you're going to begin to remember that on the left side of those 3 black keys is the note F, and on the right side is the note B, while in between them are the notes G and A. Now that we know how to name the white keys, let's take a look at the black keys, also known as the sharps and flats. First, let's become familiar with the sharp sign, which I see as looking similar to the pound key or the number sign. I've been told that it resembles a hashtag, and I'll admit I have no idea what a hashtag is, but nonetheless, let's say that you need to find the note A sharp. There's only 2 things that you need to do in order to find a sharp on the piano. The first thing is completely ignore the sharp sign and just find the note as a white key. In this case, we're looking for A sharp, so we're just going to find that A on the piano. From there, the sharp is the black key that is on the right side of that A. So once again, in order to find any sharp on the piano, just ignore the sharp sign, find the note as a white key, and the sharp will be the black key that is on the right side of that note. Now that we know how to name the sharps, let's take a look at the flats. First, let's take a look at the flat sign. And the flat sign looks very similar to a lowercase b. In order to find a flat on the piano, we're going to use a very similar process that we use to find the sharps, only in reverse. First, completely ignore that flat sign and just find the note you're looking for. Let's say that we need to find the note E flat. First, we'll find the note E as a white key. And in order to find the E flat, we just go to the black key that is to the left of that E. So once again, in order to find any flat on the piano, completely ignore the flat sign. Find the note you're looking for as a white key, and the flat will be the black key that is on the left side of that note. You may have noticed that each one of the black keys could be described as either a sharp or a flat. And in order to fully understand why sometimes a black key would be referred to as a sharp, while at another time the exact same black key would be described as a flat, it would take you pretty deep into the realms of key signatures, major scales, and music theory. And because right now you're just learning to name the notes of the piano, I wouldn't recommend prioritizing these topics. This information will have no impact upon your ability to play the piano and to begin building a repertoire of songs. What I would recommend is that you spend your time and energy learning the songs that you enjoy and just having fun playing the piano. What's important now is if the song you're learning is asking you to find a sharp, you're able to find it. And likewise, if the song you're learning is asking you to play a flat, you're able to find that as well. And I'm hopeful that with the help of this video, you'll be able to name each and every one of the 88 keys of your piano.